So we'll just have a quick look at the bags that I use. The first one is the one I've got on a pole, and I can hang up various bags on this pole, scaffolding pole that runs right down. Now it's fixed at this end by a bracket that I actually had made, and the pipe just slides in. Now the other end, I've got various things to hold it from. I've got this up here that allows you a bit of give as well. It's always nice to have a bit of give because it allows you to drive the bags and put more energy into the bags rather than swinging. They move away. So this comes right down the garage. Now at the end, it's hard to see there, but I've actually got it attached. It's actually through a thick piece of rubber. There's a thick piece of rubber matting here, and I've slid it through that. And then there's an ordinary punch bag bracket at the top with a loop, and all I've done basically is tied it with some rope onto the hook, so it's actually resting there. Now that bracket actually holds it up without this, so it's already sort of counterlevered, and this is just sort of supporting it and holding it up. And I've got another one there without any give, and you can put a few different bags up and move in and out of them and everything, so it's very useful. You can also grab a bag and have it driving down while someone's chasing it, so it's really good for training moving footwork when you're moving along. So I've got a good heavy bag here. This weighs about 11 stone, the Lonsdale Colossus. I've also attached a water bag to it. The water bag's superb for feedback, particularly for training the shock waves. It's excellent for understanding the snap and the feedback it gives you. So with the sandbags, this is my sandbag. It's a Lonsdale Maze bag, and what I did was I emptied it and then basically filled it with kiln dried sand. But I've had similar problems to a lot of people where you get the sand flying out or you get hit in the face by the sand. So what I do is I generally use a couple of plastic bags, maybe 3 or 4 like refuse plastic refuse sacks or bags, carrier bags, layer them up, and it'll hold the sand for a good few months. Eventually it'll get to the point where it starts leaking. All you do then is empty it out, replace the bags, maybe 3 or 4 light plastic bags, because then it'll give more. If you use a heavy duty bag to put the sand in, then the sand won't give when you hit it, and it'll be a little bit too hard, and it'll also split the bag quicker. So this isn't filled tightly. It's very hard and it's heavy, but it's not filled right to the top. If it's full right up, then that'll also encourage the bag to rip. So if there's a little bit of give, in the bag, then when you punch it, the sand will give more, and there's less pressure on the bag to rip. So am I just looking here now? I'll show you. It's just in a couple of basic carrier bags with the kiln dried sand in, and it's been like that for over a year now, and it's been alright. So it's heavy and it's hard, and it's not something I'd train on regular, but sandbags can be nice to train on. I actually much prefer the water bags now. I used to just, everything about the sandbag was just so much feedback and everything, but now once I've tried the water bag, I'm 100% on the water bag. So much more feedback and so much less kickback as such. Like with the Lonsdale bag, that's big, hard and heavy. Now if I'm slamming that bare knuckle, if I had a session on that, then my arms would literally ache for weeks. Whereas with this water bag, when I hit that, it doesn't fire the energy back at you. It absorbs the energy. It's like running in concrete in many ways. And the feedback it gives you is absolutely superb for understanding the snap or the shock you put at the end of a punch. So I'd say with the water bags now, if there was one gym that was full of water bags and one gym that was full of ordinary bags, then the guys hitting the water bags would have a significant advantage in explosive striking and just punching in general, just because of the feedback the water bag gives you. You can train on it longer, it gives you more feedback, more understanding quicker about how to finish your shot. So there's my water bag.